So I wanted to show how that robot sets its neutral position. And here's a startup pulse. So when HAL starts up, it emits a pulse from here, sends it to a constant, and that constant is set for what, true, I guess. Yeah, output of true when it gets hit with the startup pulse. Then it goes into this table, and it fires this table, and this table is the neutral position of all those robot arms. And these are the ones like the robot middle arm that goes forward on that end robot that was in the last video. It's set that at the 88 position, you know. But anyway, here's all the positions of the neutral positions of all the robots, including the primary and secondary arms that go in and out of the trays. Now that goes into each of these guys, and these guys pull information out. I'm going to go ahead and send this out, send one out, boom. Okay, so it sent it out a pulse, and you can see that it put an array in here, and these are all the positions for the primary arm, secondary arm, the up and down of the unit, the horizontal, etc. All those are where I want the robot to be when it's in a neutral position. And what is the neutral position? It's a position where it isn't inside of the trays, it's outside of the trays. It positions itself outside of the trays, and it does so that it doesn't hit anything. So it does its minimal adjustments to not damage the plants, and also at the same time pull itself out and set itself between the two trays that are going to be out there. So that's its neutral position. So that's what all this is about right here. So this information that this array takes that information out of this table right here that I showed you, right? And you can see that they're connected right here, right? This is a manipulator, and it takes everything from that table into an array. Now I have over here, I have several connected to this manipulator. I have several inputs, and these inputs will take a position in the array. Well, like starts at 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 88. So if I do this where I go, let's see here, I output a true, so I'll do that. Wait a minute. Is this the right one? Yeah. And if I send a true, see that 88 showed up down there? That's because out of this array it pulled that particular one out, because that's what's set right there. So now I have the position for the robot middle forward arm neutral position. And that gives you an idea how I get all the positions for the neutral position. Now I'm going to have to restart this real quick to show you, because I can't switch schematics. I used to be able to, but so I click on the 6-axis robot arm control, and here I'm receiving that 88. Robot front, head, middle, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the base, that one. So that 88 came in here, right? And then I have a minimum or maximum. That just means that, hey, don't go past a certain position. If you limit the robot from going a certain distance, so don't go all the way around this particular way, stop. So this is the limiter. And if you click on that, most of them I just got them set to 0 to infinity. Then it goes into these placeholders. So that 88 goes into here, and it goes into this placeholder. Now what's a placeholder? It's just a placeholder. It's a thing that communicates with this Arduino pin control. So this device right here, this placeholder, sends its information into this guy, and then this guy has the pin connections on that Arduino on that robot at the end of the secondary arm. So you get what you get is and this is the controls. These controls, this placeholders are right here. So what it does is, as it sends it in, that robot middle arm position goes to pin number 6 and sets the position of that servo motor to 88, and that's the way it works. So that's the full connection system and the neutral positioning system. And of course, these, what they call many to ones here, can take many inputs. So what's going to happen is these guys can take inputs from, say, the system that wants to position at a particular robot position, say at the label, and that sort of stuff. So, and this connection right here is the actual port that it connects to, which happens to be USB 2. It found it to be USB 2, which is just the name of a serial port on the computer that can connect up to that particular Arduino. And of course, the Arduino is the one that gets all the sensor information. So that's how it works. That's how I set the neutral positions. And of course, this stuff right here is the way I'm using these right here is how I'm going to control the robot. And it all works. So yeah. So I'm going to go over here.